Well, hello and welcome to Marriage and Family Systems from Moody Bible Distance Learning. This is your fearless leader, Professor Jefferson Williams, coming to you from the remote location of my office in Pontiac, Illinois. And Bucky is joining us. Sort of. You may hear him snore. I think he's asleep. He's not going to talk to us today. All right, so week 4 went really well. I know it's hard to do a one-page summary, one-page double-spaced summary at that, but it's a skill you're going to have to learn. If your boss tells you the report has to be 3 pages, it can't be 8. So you have to figure out how to synthesize and condense. So all of you guys did great on that. I'll have everything graded by this afternoon probably. The topic choices, I checked. Everyone's done their topic choice. Everyone's chosen their topic. They're all approved. And so it's time to get rolling. You got 3 weeks. Hopefully you've been working on it before now. But you have 3 weeks. And remember that the last day of class, midnight, is when everything is due. And I don't accept anything after that. So make sure that you're on task with that. All right. So this week we're going to transition a little bit. And we're going to talk about myths of marriage. Parrot and parrot, the 4 myths of marriage. Number 1, that you will expect the exact same things from marriage. That wasn't true with Maxine and I. Number 2, everything good in your marriage, well, everything good in your relationship will get better once you get married. That didn't happen with us. Number 3, everything bad in your marriage will disappear. Yeah, that didn't happen either. Number 4, your spouse will make you whole. And unfortunately, I think that both of us were looking at that when we got married. So I did want to show you a little prop, a little thing that sits on our counter, because the first year of our marriage, we had been best friends for a year and a half. We lived next door to each other in an apartment building. We worked together. We were together like 18 hours a day for like a year and a half. And we thought we knew each other really well. We loved each other. Everything was going to be hunky-dory. All right, so this is a Greyhound bus that was given to us. It sits on our mantle because the first year of marriage, my wife prayed I would get hit by a Greyhound bus. Absolutely true. She didn't want to kill me herself. She wanted the bus to do it, and she wanted to do it so she could be a widow, everybody would feel sorry for her, and she would get rid of the jerk she married. So that sits on our mantle because we're about to celebrate 26 years. So obviously we figured something out. But when we got married, we were 24. I was 24 going on 17. She was 24 going on 40. So there was a lot of expectations and a lot of things that didn't go well that first year. But we worked it out. We actually got into some Christian counseling, and there's no shame in that. So I want to encourage that for you as well. And when you hit a hard spot, you got to figure it out. And so now, when we had our 25th wedding anniversary, we renewed our vows. And sitting on the altar was the Greyhound bus, just to remind us how good God is. Okay, so the 4 myths of marriage, that's what you're going to do. You're going to do a summary, not a reflection, a summary paper where you're just going to summarize it. And at the end, give me just a sentence. Which one are you most vulnerable to? Because that's going to help you do your discussion board. Your discussion board basically is that. Which one do you think, if you're married, which one do you think that you fell victim to? If you're not married, which one do you think you could fall victim to? Okay? And then your other assignment this week is a genogram. Now what you're going to do is you're going to fill out a genogram. Do not turn the genogram into me. I don't want to see the genogram. That's not the point. The point is a 1-page reflection paper. Pick something that you learned and write about it. One thing, 1 or 2 things. I did this. It was my very first assignment in seminary was a genogram. It was 65 pages long. It's still done. I still have it downstairs. It was 3 generations back, both sides, and I had to do an extended analysis of each relationship system. And it was terrible. My family's pretty dysfunctional, and there's a lot of divorce and a lot of alcoholism, and people didn't return my questionnaires, and my uncle died right in the middle of it. And so for some of you, you're going to do your genogram, and you're going to give me a paper that says, I have the most wonderful Christian family. And I'm happy. I'm not mocking that. I'm actually, truly, that's a blessing. And some of you are going to say, I didn't like doing that because my family's really screwed up. Yeah, welcome to the club. We're all actually messy, right? So it's okay. So that's it for this week. I do want to remind you again, reflection, your family research paper, be working on that. And the question of the week, if it's your birthday, what are we cooking for you? What's your favorite meal? Mine's actually changed a little bit. This birthday, I want lobster mac and cheese. My sister-in-law made that for me down in Florida last year, and I know they serve that on the buffet in heaven. I know they do. So, what is your favorite meal? What is your birthday meal? Okay? So that'll be in the Global Cafe, and you can answer that question. In the Global Cafe, there's been a couple of prayer requests, one of them from me that not many people responded to. So let's pray for each other. Let's check that and make sure that we're holding each other up in prayer. I wanted to say that my wife is having another CAT scan, and so I would appreciate your prayers. They cannot find why she's in pain. They can't figure it out, so it's a little scary, a little disconcerting. But we're going to trust God that they're going to use this medical marvels to hopefully see what's going on. Okay, so that's it. If you have any prayer requests, comments, questions, you can text me, you can call me, you can carrier pigeon me, email me, whatever you need to do. And just a reminder, God is not interested in your perfection, just your direction. 25 years from now, you will not remember what you made in this class. But my prayer is that you would be better ministers, better teachers, better missionaries, better parents, better husband, wife, better friend, and better Christ follower, simply because you took this class. Okay, onward and upwards.